So today we're checking out more BAND-MAID. This is Domination. The maids are back. Very chantable, isn't it? Nice work. The riff. Nice break. They're just everything all at the same time. I understand why you guys love them so much. This is a big step for me in regards to checking out some music, because typically it's natural for me to want to be like, give me the hardest, heaviest, fastest, thrashiest thing you've ever had. That's what I'm looking for, even though that's not always what I'm looking for. But I liked the first song we did, which I think was Thrill. Obviously, it showcased their talent, all that other stuff. For lack of better terms, I was encouraged strongly by by the fan base, which I appreciate. It's really what I'm looking for. It's like, you guys tell me what to do. If you're not really telling me what you think is next and all that stuff, then it's probably not, going to be somebody that I'm going to want to check out a lot. But my favorite part of watching reaction videos before I started doing this was watching people who clearly had no interest or no knowledge in the bands that I love. I loved watching them have positive reactions. That's not to say that I don't enjoy some of the realness and the negative stuff. My reactions are always going to be real reactions. But when a fan base is loud enough and shouts to the top of the mountains that you must consume more of this is why, go listen to this, well, I owe you to do that. And that's what we're doing here. I'll probably be listening to more of this band in the future based on what I've heard. I'm sure I'll continue to like them more and more. But man, what just ridiculous talent. Back to my original point. I usually don't talk this long right in the middle, but I'm highly impressed with what the ladies are doing at this point in time. I get the gimmick at this point with the whole maid's outfit. You guys have told me about that. My whole point with this stoppage was really just to kind of impress upon you the fact that I'm hearing everything in this band. Pop metal, thrash metal, some grunge, classical element. I mean, it's just, it's like all music genres all at the same time, which is kind of awesome, because for those of you who really don't get into the music genre thing, which I get, this kind of wipes that away. This was a great choice. Thank you for this. Let's keep checking this out. I'm going to back it up just a little bit. Riff combined with that vocal, pop chant along. The 8th riff? I haven't even been counting. That bass again. That's an appropriate reaction. Well done. Look, she's having a great time. I love it. Now, I was so ready for that last little solo section just to take off for like 2 more minutes. She was about to absolutely shred the hell out of this. There is no music genre for them. What a great band. That's all that needs to be said. What great artists. And amazing instrumentalists. Great vocalists. My understanding is that one of the guitar players, when I watched Thrill, wasn't playing guitar. And I'm just a little confused about the story. Tons of comments. So if I'm piecing the story together correctly, I believe one of the guitar players was just a person that held guitars, but did singing, didn't play guitar, and then ended up learning how to play guitar at a level that was effective enough to be on the stage with everybody else. I'm probably got that wrong, but that's like trying to piece together my memories of all the comments. I know there was something there, I believe. I'm hoping it's not a different band. As you can understand, I react to about 20 bands a week. So, but I think that's the story here. I'm sure you'll tell me more in the comments. But yeah, let's back this up a little bit. I really, that was a fantastic solo section right towards the end of the first section when they really broke out of the solo and just became kind of like a double rhythmic pattern. The crowd responded appropriately. I feel like I was responding with them inappropriate. But I want to see that again. The last little bit of solo, I really wanted her to just take off. Let's check this out. She plays with fingers and pick is also my understanding. Look, she just did it. Bit too early, so we're cheersing with water. I wanted that to keep going. So damn catchy. Just destroying the guitar in the background. Look at her. There you go. Wow. Well done. That was a great recommendation. I knew when I started this year of 2022, I knew that I was out to discover this year. And I started doing this long before YouTube. I've been watching YouTube. I like to sit around. My kids are all grown now, finally, and they're all without the need for dad all the time. And I've got time to go back and start rediscovering music like I used to be able to when I was younger. So I knew that I would be going some different directions in discovery. I was really just hopeful that I would find more bands that were similar to the bands that I already liked. I didn't have as much intent on finding new bands that I didn't know could ever even exist, that weren't necessarily everything that I'd already liked. Don't get me wrong, I'm still searching for just more of what I already liked but new. But that journey led me down the path of watching tons of reaction videos, becoming a fan of a lot of reactors, and then just one day, I don't know what happened. I stuck my phone camera in front of me and figured out how to use some software to make it record the screen. By the way, this was like 2 weeks ago. And I started down this path of exploring and discovering, and what a great band to discover. And you guys told me this would happen. And I felt that already to begin with. I don't know where this sits in my musical life, long term, just like I don't know anything else in life. But I mean, what I can tell you is this is going to be fun, because I am going to discover this band with you guys more. I want to discover more of this band, so I will. Let's talk just a little bit about still some of the things that will take some time for me to adjust to. There's just vocally, there's a little bit of the pop stuff that's hanging out a little bit too much for me. The call and response, the hello, hello, well done. It just reminded me of something that I've heard in other music that I just really didn't like. That was a bit too much on the poppier side of the music for me. But the chorus itself, her vocal pattern was just absolutely driving. Secretly, the guitar players back there just laying down lick after lick after lick that's almost being lost by the vocals. It's not, but I'm noticing it because I pay attention typically to band first and then vocals last. Not always, but this band is immensely talented. I was actually real happy to check out the drummer having a great time. I know Thrill was like the first music video they ever did. My understanding is it kind of really didn't even blow up until at a later time when somebody shared it someplace, and then it kind of grabbed hold. I didn't know that BAND-MAID was even a thing. I wouldn't have even have guessed it. So I'm going to take the genre out of this stuff and just say what a great rock band they are. I heard 5 or 6 different influences that I could associate them with just in the first half of the song alone. And I can tell you I want to hear more of that lead guitar. Ridiculously talented. Tell me if the story about the guitar player who is a guitar player wasn't a guitar player. Just refresh me a little bit on that. I've digested so much about the band in all the comments, and I thank you for that so much. I'm, as always, looking for more. I have tons of suggestions for this band already, but I still would not be against having more, because we'll probably run out of the top 4 or 5 suggestions here pretty quick. Don't be shocked when I do 2 or 3 songs from this band a week, and they weren't in my rotation until you guys said they had to be. So I'm gonna give them to you. Stick with me, and we'll hit the road to discovery. This was awesome, fantastic, amazing. Forget about anything that you want to genre label this band as. This is new. This is fantastic, and I am happy to have discovered just another great band. What a great rock band. I can't wait to see what other little pieces of talent they have. Like I said, you guys have gave me some comments and said, for the thrashier side, check this. For the this side, check this. But you got to check this out. So it's on the list. We're going through it. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I am just an old school metalhead. Always have been, and I always will be. But if you're not, and you came flying over here from maybe, something different, go check out more of this. This will get you down that path of finding more new rock and metal music. This is fantastic and awesome, so go check this out. And for those who are already, in the BAND-MAID family, I believe you call yourselves Maniacs. Well, once again, thanks for having me.